Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hi, welcome to DWBIADDA Angular tutorials. Today we are going to learn about how to use Material Angular inside the Angular project. So here is the code. First, you need to install Material Angular by npm install Angular Material. Then you need to create one index file for the Material Angular. Here what I have done, I have created a code folder and there is a file material.module.ts. In this file, I have imported ng module and from Angular core module and common module from Angular common module. After doing this, I have created an import statement from Angular material. So if the Angular @Angular/material module is not installed, what you need to do, you need to write this command npm install @Angular/material -save. This will install the Angular and save its configuration into the package.json. So after doing this, in ng module, you need to import common module and other supporting API modules or supporting API components, which I will discuss in detail in this tutorial. And then there is a custom module class which we are exporting. After doing all this, whichever API you want to use, it has to be added at 3 places. Say we want to use mat button module. So mat button module should be added in import section, then import section on the mat module and export section on the ng module section. At these 3 places, any of the API should be included. So after this, wheresoever you want to use the module, there you have to import that module something like this. Here I am using mat dialog and importing it from Angular material, and mat dialog has been integrated into the project's constructor like this. And with the help of this dialog, I am opening up a dialog, which is a dialog formed by the material Angular. So let's see. Say for example, I want to use the date picker. So this is the date picker and this is how it will look like. If you click here, you will see a source of this date picker. So this is the source of the date picker. This is a different HTML. It's not the normal HTML which material uses. You will copy this and paste it inside your HTML. Say for example, we add this date picker in the list description of this project. I add this over here, save it. The second step is the TS. So what this TS means, that you need to add this TS part into your Angular. So there is no special configuration in CSS. There is no CSS required, but some of the components do require CSS and TS settings. there is an API tab. You need to click on it. So this is the API. You need to import it and install it within your TS file to use a date picker. And I have already does this within my material Angular. So this is our module. You see, this is the date picker module, which has been already included in import section, in ng module section, and in the export section. So I delete this. To use this module, say for example, we have a second component. Here, if I want to use the date picker module, so this is the date picker which we are using. So met date picker. So let's see in action by running this project. So as you see now, the project has been compiled successfully and we have integrated the date picker on the second.component.html. Here you will see, we'll go to the second page, open up where we have installed the date picker. We click on it, you see the date picker is here. To use this, there are some other options available. If you click on overview section, and you will see the API config for this. So these are the different options available into the date picker. So their description is written in front. Say for example, next year label for the next year button used by the screen reader. So they are very much self-explanatory. If you want to use it, you can just take this option, use it within the date picker or the component you are using, and you can have an idea by reading this command. They are very simple. So there are other simple directives which are available with the calendar header. If you want to see the examples, so there are different kind of examples. Say for example, this is the date picker we have just used. So its example HTML is here. If you want to use something like this, Angular from value binding. So if you change this value, you can see this value is automatically changing. So if you change this value or you reduce this value somewhere, so they have a connection in between them. To see how these are working, you need to use something like this, and in TS there are certain adjustments you need to make. So by reading this, you see there is one CSS setting as well. So by reading these commands in HTML, you will get a very simple idea how to use this kind of date picker. So you see, here is a different kind of date picker. I'm using it and you are getting the output into this box. If you want to use, you have a case, you're using something like this, you can use this HTML. So stay tuned for the next tutorial. Thank you.